so ready.
Hi! I think we're live. Hold on, let me check.
Are we? Oh,
It's starting.
snap.
It's starting.
Oh. Up down Gangnam Style.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to be better.
Oh.
What up, homies?
What's up, guys? Hi, everyone. All right. It might be.
How's it cooking?
Hi! Hello, Mermaid. Hi, Amelia. Hi, Happy Rainbow. There was Kelly in here as well. Hi, guys.
I did see her, yeah.
Eee. Okay, let's tweet out that we are live right now. All right.
Hashtag 2live.
Cool.
2live for living.
Yes.
Oh. So, you guys, this is our Lux Q&A stream with the owners. If you guys have any questions about the Lux SMP, like any upcoming events or how we get people together, for instance, or how applications and stuff work, or just some stuff general about SMPs, you guys can ask us some questions and stuff.
Yeah. So this is pretty much, we get a lot of questions on our videos and stuff, like how we have an SMP and like just multiple questions, and I put a poll on Twitter if you guys would want to see like us do a podcast live stream, and you guys said yes, so what we wanted to do, we wanted to answer your questions.
Okay, we tweeted that. So we have, Uni of the Corns is here. We have Sadari Jackson. What's up?
Hi, Uni.
Welcome.
Hey, Dari. All right, so.
Okay, so Happy Rainbow says, how do applications work? Ooh, I have Trash Truck going by, my favorite. Yeah.
Oh no. I guess it's because I'm the one streaming. You're like phrasing a little bit. That's nothing really too bad.
It's cool. It's cool.
Well, you guys see Catch. He's here.
Okay, so how do applications work? Well, we actually have a video up on the channel that says, applications are open all season. There's a lot of information there.
Link in the description.
Basically, yeah, there's a link in the description for it. Yeah, there's a link in the description after this. It says apply now. There's like a little link there. And what you'll do is you'll fill out a Google form. And you'll also be making an application video, which you can either make public on your channel or unlisted, whatever you like, but you send us that. And we are reviewing applications the whole season. And if you meet the requirements, that any SMP has requirements. So if you're like, oh, why is it so many things? Every SMP is like this. But if you meet the requirements, then you get in.
Yeah, and even sometimes we make sure that everyone fits the SMP, so even if they do have all the requirements, it's all just based on if we think they'll fit best into the SMP and everything like that. So yeah, we just look at it like about every week. We see if there's applications and we'll just review them and see if you fit us, and if you do, we'll contact you. If not, we don't contact people that don't get in.
Basically, we're trying to make sure that, with any group that you try to pull together, you don't want personalities that clash. You want people to work together, that can cooperate together. And as Lex likes to call it, you want to make a family, so you want the family to be good.
Yes, because we all do get along. Like, a lot of the times, you'll see on camera, they might not be the same in real life and things like that, but everyone's so nice and we all get along together. There's never any fights or anything like that, so that's what we try to find, because we don't want that. We don't want arguments or anything.
Hi, Mini Miner and Chibi and Jumpy, and I see Hugo.
Oh, hey, Lily!
Hi!
Okay, Sugar, she is in the Lux SMP. Alright. Let's see. Any other? We got my two favorite BBs. Yes. Awesome.
Yeah.
Have you accepted anybody else since the start?
The start of this season?
Yeah.
I think they mean the start of this season.
Mm-hmm. If they do, then yes.
We started out with 24 at the beginning of the season, and I think we're at 22 now.
Yeah.
We had a couple people that did end up leaving because they had, whatever that they decided they wanted to leave. It wasn't for them. That's fine. Whatever. That's the decision they made. But I think in total since the beginning, we've accepted about 4 new people because we had people going in and out, so we kind of replaced the other spots that were in there.
Yeah, and like we had new people come, and they were just all, we thought they would be good fits, so we added them. Yeah, we lost a couple because they just couldn't post, or either they just wanted to leave, and that's their choice. So our newest member as of right now is Lyzora, and we added her this past week, and she was a part of season 1, so it was.
Yeah, you guys, we actually have 3 original members. We have Lex, Onesie, and Lyzora from season 1 at the very beginning.
Very beginning, because Lyzora was Rainbow Blocks in the beginning. All right, so let's see. We got any other questions? Why are you two so cool? From Hugo.
Why are we so cool? I don't know. Why are you so cool, bro?
So cool. You're just too cool for school. You applied a little earlier today. Awesome. That's cool. We'll have to review your stuff later.
I got a question. Okay, so am I one of your favorite unicorns? Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
What's your favorite thing about Lux?
Ooh, okay, you go first.
Okay. Well, my original thing, like when I made it, I wanted a SMP that everyone actually liked each other, and that we all wanted to record with one another and build a community. So that's one of the things that I like the most, is because we are such a connected community and we all do work together more than any other SMP that I've seen. Well, besides like the cube and stuff like that, but we do all get along, and that's one of the things that I like the most. Cat's dabbing.
Let me see. What are my favorite things from there? I don't know, just overall community. We have like a really good, great like group of girls. Like I love the girls. Like I see them as family, and I just know like if we all meet up someday, like people are gonna hate us because we're gonna be the loudest, screamiest people ever. And it's gonna be like a big sleepover. It's gonna be awesome. But I think like especially one of the things that I learned this season is kind of unexpectedly I was kind of pushed into like a leadership position, because originally it was going to be Lex and Lily, not Lily Sugar, but Lily that were supposed to be, you know, the actual owners of the SMP this season. And Lily was unable to, so I kind of got pushed into that secondary position. So there was a lot of stuff that was from the background that I didn't really know from beforehand, but I have Lex there with me, so it's not like as stressful, and we both kind of work through it. So I like that there's some challenges that come with it. Like it's kind of cool, like to challenge yourself a little bit.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a whole lot of challenges. Owning SMP in general, like being a leader of 22, 23 people is a lot to take over, especially when you're in charge of, you know, building Spawn and trying to come up with all the events, getting everyone together, going through applications, like coming up with UHCs, like all that kind of stuff. Like it's really hard to do on your own, so I'm really happy that I have Kat to help me, and she's such a big help. So I'm happy that you were the one to fill the leadership position for sure.
Yeah, like I said, it's like challenging stuff, but I also like that at the end, that after we work so hard on like each little event or each little thing for the season, as soon as it's like kind of over, or like the day of, we're just kind of sitting there like, I don't know, it's kind of like a little wave of relief, like, oh, okay, I put so much work into this, and like here's like the payout, like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
And people that really appreciate like the hard work that we did for it.
Yeah, it does mean a lot whenever everyone's so happy about all the work we put into stuff. So
okay.
All right. I think we missed a couple.
Yeah, let's see. Am I your favorite rainbow? I don't know. I like a couple of rainbow people. I'm also a unicorn, so, you know, it works.
Yes.
Oh, let's see. Mini Miner asks, any advice for future SMP owners?
My biggest tip is be organized. That is such a big thing, because we
get a notebook.
Yes, me and Kat will call, like we did last night. We call and we like make sure we know everything that's going on. We write everything down. We have to make sure everything's right. We have a Google Doc that has all kinds of information that everyone can know. We have like a Discord. We have 2 Skype chats. We have a general and a info chat, so nobody will ever miss any information that is provided. We make sure that everyone knows what's going on. That is a big thing. Like you have to make sure, you know, like everyone knows what's happening for sure. So
yeah, and I think like communication is key. You need to be open between both the owners and the other members of the SMP as well. like last season, we like communication was fine, but there were some things that were like confusing last season, or we did, you know, if we're being honest, there was a couple of troublemaker people from last season.
Yeah.
They're not here this
happens.
season, so.
Yeah.
But that happens in every SMP. But we had some trouble things back and forth. And I think the one thing that kind of got to me is some people were like, oh, I don't want to bring this up because I don't want to like make things bad. I'm like, no, you need to tell us about these things. You need to be open. This is a whole relationship between us and you. We need that communication is key. Like Lex said, a lot of organization. And you just need to be just open-minded to things because so many things will pop up that you may have never ever thought could happen. And you just need to be ready for something just to come out of nowhere, because that's kind of what it's like being in charge of SMPs.
Like, whenever me and Lily started the SMP the first season, we just, well, not saying this in a bad way, but we pretty much took everyone that applied because we were so small, and, like, so many people didn't see our video, and a lot of the times that's not the best thing to do because a lot of conflicts happen that way. You just really need to review over who you're accepting and like what their channel's like, how often they post, how much they communicate, say on Twitter and things like that, because if they're not on there, they're not going to be cooperative with you, like communication wise. That's a thing that you can really look for, stuff like that.
Yeah, like what I was saying before, you want like, you know, you don't want clashing personalities. You want people to kind of just fit in that same niche together.
Yes, and that's a big thing. All right, let's see. What is the next?
Okay.
I think.
Let's see. How popular do you have to be to get into Lux? It's not really like popularity. We just really look for, I think, honestly, like the goodness of the person. You know, are they like a nice person? Will they fit in with everyone else? How consistent you are with posting.
Quality mic, stuff like that. Like we look for just things like the requirements. Like we don't have a sub count requirement because some of the people, the new girls, don't have that many subscribers, but they're awesome and I love them all. Like we all started somewhere. I think I had 80 subscribers whenever I started Lux. Now I'm at like almost 1.5. So it's just, you gotta start somewhere, and if you see potential in them, they will show their potential. So you don't have to be very popular, of course.
We're looking for the quality of the person, not the quantity in their channel.
Right. Because some people might have 100-something videos, but they might all be bad quality. Like, not say like just quality as in 1080p, quality as in commentary or what they're doing or what they're putting out, like things like that. It's just based on that, not popularity. Let's see. I'll pay to see you guys meet up. I'll bring the popcorn. Yes.
Maybe someday.
I would love that. Like if we had a meetup, who would be there? Put that in the chat right now. Hey Peachy.
Who has the most shops in Lux? I don't actually know this season. I feel like right now the person who has the most is probably Hope right now.
I think it might be Hope. I think I have 7.
Because I know last season the amount of builds I had at spawn amounted to like 24 things.
Yeah. It was crazy. Yeah.
There's a lot of things. What is your favorite build you guys have done so far with both seasons?
Ooh.
Last season, I think definitely the hide and seek palace.
That was awesome. I love that. We have to do that again. Like we have to do that again. My favorite thing that I built last season was the library. I worked so hard on that build.
Oh, the library was awesome.
Yeah, it was so good. Me and Katie worked hard on that. Probably the build.
Ooh, I did also like the Lux Mountain too, with all like the statues and stuff on it. That was
we did. So we stayed up so late working on that. I love that. That was really cute. That was like one of the things that made me the saddest during the purge when Hope burnt it down. I got really sad.
Yeah. What about this season? What build is your favorite so far?
So far, I haven't really done like a really big build yet. I'm trying to think.
I think, let's see, if I had to pick one that was like Lux based, like, oh, once you got on Lux, that was already there, and then if I had to pick something I built now,
right.
I would say that was Lux based. I'd probably have to say City Hall.
I love it. I
That's
love
actually
Spawn.
pretty cool.
Because me and Kat built Spawn together. Like, City Hall and actual Spawn, we worked so hard to flatten everything and do all the roads. Like, it took us so long. Or probably the boardwalk. The boardwalk is going to be really cool.
Ooh, but I haven't seen on the boardwalk yet.
Yeah, you guys don't know. You guys saw maybe if you do watch my episodes, like a little clip of it, me building in it and stuff, but it's not complete yet, so we're excited to show that. Alright.
What is your favorite thing that's happened so far in season 2? I don't know, 'cause it's, like, I still feel like it's too early on to pick like a favorite moment.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of early, but I'm based on this, like to this point. I'm trying to think. What is my favorite thing that has happened?
I mean, I did like winning last season's UHC. That was pretty cool.
That was awesome. Like I literally.
Just saying, we had like a dance and everything.
Yeah, we had a little dance party. Yeah. That was probably one of my favorite things, of course, and just the actual like intro, like everyone being so excited to see Spawn, and everyone was so excited. To
like
start.
everyone's face, like so she went up to City Hall. They're like, like, oh my god! I'm like, yes, this is the thing we spent like 10 hours on.
It
Do you
used
like
to be a crab, but now it's pretty.
Yeah, if you guys want to see what it looked like as like a crab, we actually have that picture on the SMP Twitter, which is down below.
Down below, all the links down below.
How many seasons do you think you guys will have? I don't know, honestly. I would like SMP to go a while, but we don't know.
Yeah, I would like to have a season 3, but you know, it just all depends on this season and if we can actually come up with some things to do. I mean, I have some ideas. I'm not going to say them right now for season 3, but it all depends, like we said.
I mean, we'll still have the SMP as long as people like you guys are interested in watching it and being a part of it and everything.
Right.
So take it that way.
Yeah.
Would you take in an agender like no boy or girl?
I've never thought about that.
I haven't really thought about that either. Like, I know we have got a couple questions on the Lux Twitter asking if we would take a transgender girl before, and because they're a girl, we would accept them if they met all the requirements. Besides the other one that was there. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't honestly thought about that, but
I would consider it. I mean,
yeah, I would too.
Everyone has their own circumstance, and we would just try to figure it out. I mean, if it looked like they would fit right, yeah, sure. All right.
Yeah.
If you applied 2 weeks ago and you don't get a reply, does that mean you were declined? Most likely. All right. When are the applications?
Scroll all the way down.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch. Sorry guys, we're trying to answer them to the best of our ability.
When are applications going to start for next year? Well, we have. If you still wanted to get into this season, we have applications open all season.
In the description. Yeah.
So in the description, there's a little apply now thing if you want to see there for all season. But if for some reason you're like, oh, I don't know if I can fit into this season, I'd rather like start fresh and new when they have other things. I mean, I don't know when, like, you know, for certain we would end this season. We might try to follow the same as last season, where it's kind of around June, maybe.
Yeah.
It might be in July. We don't know exactly, but somewhere that time. But we'd probably start in the next year around the same time if we had a season 3. Probably around the same time, because we did, what, in September, right?
Yeah, September.
Yeah, so if we had a season 3, we'd probably start around that same time, but applications would be like a month or two before that.
Yes. So, we'll just have to figure it out. But it'll probably be middle of next year, towards the end of next year, if we do start season 3. But like I said, if you want to apply this season, applications are still open. So you're welcome to do that.
Click below.
Click below.
If you don't have a mic, you will not be able to join. Well, you need to be able to record videos. Obviously, you know, commentate on your videos. We have events that we do that you need to be a part of, and if people can't hear you, you're not really in the event.
Right.
Yeah, so you kind of need that. And you also need to actually have a channel.
Yeah, you have to have a channel.
We get that sometimes too.
Yeah. They're like, can you be on Lux and just play on it? Unfortunately, this SMP is YouTube related, so you do have to record to do them. So
it's not like an open server, you guys. It's private server SMP.
I would like
if
to
you
have.
apply to get in, you get in.
a subscriber channel. I mean, subscriber server one day, but maybe one day, not right now.
Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Can I apply during the season? Yeah. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Do you think you will ever start a new series? New series as in Lux, or like new series on our channel? If you mean new series on our channel, then
yes, most likely.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see. Oh, then people are saying that they're talking about the meetup thing here. I would be there, but a few continents away. He says, me. It just depends where the meetup is at. How many seasons you're gonna do? Yeah, that's kind of like from before. We don't know exactly yet.
Which
Yeah, we kind of answered these
season
things right
did you
here.
like the best? I'm really liking season 2 so far. I'm really liking season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So when is the
Which
application?
UHC season was your favorite?
Ooh, which UHC? Ooh, this. I mean, I really liked last season because we won. But yeah, I'd probably say last season. Like, we did really good.
I would say I really liked the season 2 of the UHC, just because like that was my first ever UHC that I had done, and so I was so new to it. I didn't know like what was happening, and I feel like me winning was kind of a fluke. Like, how did this happen? It was kind of funny. Like, I actually, if you guys saw the anniversary video that I worked on, I put in like both like my visual of it. I put Lex's in because we were the final battle basically in there, and I don't know, it was just a lot of fun. If I had to pick like favorite intro so far made for them, I would say last season's intro.
That intro was awesome. Definitely, Kat made it.
Because
So.
I made it.
Mm-hmm. I picked the song and the font.
Yeah.
It
says I clicked on it and it says it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, it doesn't. What? It said the link is not working.
Oh, it might not work. We might have to refix.
No, it goes to the application video, you guys.
Yeah, it goes to the video. You just have to go to the description and watch the video and everything.
Yeah, like the video has extra information, and then down below is the actual link to it.
Yeah. I got, Lex, I have the same mic as you, but my mic quality is bad. Do you have any tips? Use Audacity. That's my tip. Because you can edit your voice. It's free. You can cut out any background noise. Well, with the blue snowball, sometimes it will pick up everything. Like everything and anything. If anything is in your next to your room, anywhere in the house, it will most likely pick it up. So using Audacity helps a lot with background noise.
Oh, and also, I don't know if you said, but like on my mic, I have, fall down chapstick. I have a little pop filter that I have rigged up with like a hair tie. If you're obviously fancier than that, you know, pop filters also help.
Pop
your
filters help.
P's and your S's.
Yeah, I do have a pop filter too. You guys can see my mic right now, and I have a boom arm, so like it reaches my mouth because my desk is like really crammed, so it helps me actually be able to get close to my mic. Let's see. Next question.
Scroll. Okay. If there was a season 3, when applications start, we kind of answered that before, yeah.
Yeah.
Will there be like a Christmas special episode? I mean, did you see the most recent like video on here?
Yeah, check out the video.
I might have given you a hint. The most recent video, it's like 24 seconds long.
Mm-hmm.
You should check it out.
And of course, for every holiday, we do have a teleport town. Like we do have a town for each holiday, and there is a Christmas part of that. So you will see episodes of people going to the holiday land and like getting presents and everything like that. So you'll see that.
Yeah, I think people will start having like little holiday like episodes there.
At least the 20th.
After this weekend.
Yeah.
I think after this weekend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to personally connect with people on the internet and Lux, what does relationships mean to you?
Online relationships mean a lot. Like, I know me and Kat have never met. And I call her my best friend. Like, we talk all the time. Like, but we live so far away, it's impossible for us to be in person. It's just, I would have never met her if it wasn't for Lux. And she joined, like, in December, was it, of Lux?
Well, I got
first season?
my application because, yes, I had to get accepted too. I was accepted in December of last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't start posting until like January, but like Lex and I didn't really start actually talking until I'm gonna say February, March-ish.
Yeah.
We had like our first video together.
Yeah, our Sky Wars video. I think that was the first one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was.
We recorded that for so long, guys. We struggled. Oh, hey, Crim! Okay, let's see. Trying to get caught up here.
Yeah, the relationships, they're very meaningful and everything.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I've met so many people, like, through Lux, and I just love them all. Like, I love absolutely all of them. They're all so sweet, so genuine, so they do mean a lot.
How long do you think Lux will go for?
As
long as you guys are still interested in it.
Right. Oh, yeah. If you're not talking about this season, as long as you guys want to watch it, of course.
I clicked on the application, it says it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, maybe the Google form isn't open or something.
Oh, well, I'll have to check on that later.
If you were offered $1 gajillion for Lux, would you sell it? I mean, hi, Leah, but secondly, Lex. Yes, you can buy Lex. Lux is a server, it's not really for sale, it's just a place you play games, so I think why would we sell that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we'd sell that. Alright. So if I don't have a mic, I can't join. And also, I have OBS and I have 5 videos. I have preparing application for a month or so. But if I do not have a mic, was it all for nothing? Like we said, do you not have a mic at all? Because the recording, like the application video, you had to answer the questions. So, I mean, if it's bad, if the mic quality is bad, if that's what you mean, or you're using your desktop audio, I mean, as long as it sounds fine, it doesn't really matter. It wasn't all for nothing. It's always worth a shot to apply for stuff, but I mean, yeah, you worked hard. I mean, we'll review over everything. If you don't get in, don't get mad at us. It just wasn't the right fit. Yeah. When I wasn't informed there was a viewer Discord. Yes, of course. There's a viewer Discord. I'm pretty sure it's in the description. Yes, it's in the description if you guys want to go to the viewer Discord. We're going to start viewer play days up again next year because me and Kat have been really busy, and next year it hopefully will lift up a little bit and we can actually do those again. So make sure you go and join that for future reference.
Also, like a while ago, added a new channel in there that says fan arts because people ask for it. So
yeah.
Cough, cough.
So if you want to send any of us fan art, make sure to put it in there.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, hey,
when will
Hope.
The next SMP start? And hey, Hope.
When will the next SMP start?
You mean like the next? I think they mean like when the next season. Again, like what we had said earlier. I don't know if you were here though, but earlier we were kind of talking about it. But I'm kind of thinking like this season will probably end around the same time as the one like previous, which was like June-ish, but it might be in July, depending how events and everything works out. So then we would have for 2 months afterwards. So if we end in June, then it'd be July and August, that we would have applications starting to be opened up for the next season.
Yeah.
And the next season will probably begin in September of the next year again.
Yeah, because we had to, after we did all the applications, we did everything, we had to still build Spawn. Like, it took us such a long time to do all of that, so we had to make sure all that's done. And we have a couple ideas what's going to happen, so we'll see. We'll just see. Yeah, it just all depends on this season.
I mean, building Spawn might not take too long, because I spent 10 straight hours on it the first night, but it's,
yeah,
you know, it's cool.
Kat likes to do that. She likes to build it all in one day.
Well, I just like, because people are always like, oh, like I need to do an episode, but I don't really know what to do with an episode, and I always like try to do one main thing per episode. And especially if I'm building something, I like to do it one and all, like just get it all done, no matter how long, put it all together. So it was like, Lex like, oh, server's open, okay, let's go. We're gonna like plan out Spawn, find it here, go there. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And she's like, okay, I gotta go to bed. I'm like, okay, Lex. And then I was building the gazebo down below, and 10 hours later, I built some more roads and finished the gazebo.
Those roads.
And kind of started on something for the city hall. Yeah.
Yeah. It took us a long time to try to figure out a design for city hall. We finally did it. Well, the cat mostly finally did it. But
Sorry if you hear my mom yelling in the background, people. I have a little kid now that's just kind of like crazy.
She's being crazy, yeah. How long is this season going to be? Like we said, probably middle of year. How many applications have you gotten? Oh my goodness. A lot. I wish I could look at the number of how many we've gotten. I'd say like 100.
So at least that amount, like since, because we had started opening them in August, so at least 100 or so since that time.
Yeah, we got a lot at the beginning. So like, some people that applied, we said we were gonna set a certain amount, like at 24, so we couldn't accept any more people, and then we lost some, and then we added some back. But a lot of people that applied the first time and didn't get in, some got in the next time because they had another chance and we had more openings. But it's always good. You can always reapply if you want to, but if you don't get in, say like the third time or something like that, it's probably just not the best fit. So, yeah.
Who is the youngest Lux member?
Ooh, I honestly don't know.
I'm not really sure, because some of the girls we don't actually know like everyone's age, and that's just like, you know, privacy reasons and stuff. We're not gonna like force people to tell us how old they are and everything.
Right, and we treat everyone the same no matter how old they are. So
As far as I know, I'm the oldest.
Yeah, I think you are the oldest, and then it's me. It's me and Hope?
I think you and Hope are the same age.
Yeah, we are.
Or she's right in between us.
Yeah. But we know the oldest. We just don't know the youngest, because being young is a touchy subject, because they don't really want to reveal since they are so young or whatever like that. But I feel like the youngest person is like 13.
I would say, yeah, so the youngest person is probably about 13 or so. We have like a mix of people that are between like 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
And then it kind of jumps to like 19, 20, and 21.
Yeah. We accept all ages, really.
Unless you're 2, because you need to be able to speak.
Yes, you have to speak. Hi, Savity.
I just realized with City Hall looks like a trident. I mean, maybe it looks like a trident now. I don't really pay that much attention to the design of it. I'm like... But maybe it looks like a trident. I don't know. It's underwater theme.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. I would probably be.
See, I was right. I was right. Hope's like, yeah, I'm right in between Kat and Lex, age-wise. See, that's what I figured. I was like, Hope was like right in the middle.
Yeah, because I'm 19 and Kat's 21. So.
Woo, where's all my drinking people at? Woo!
Ooh, water! Yeah!
Woo, water!
Hey, Kizzy! All the Lux people are joining. Hi, guys. If you are in Lux and you have questions for us, you can answer them as well. We'll answer everybody's questions. Did we miss any questions? I
think we got all the ones that were above.
We did? Okay.
But there's that thing down below, that title says questions about Lux, or just SMPs in general, so if you guys have still any questions about that stuff.
Yeah, like server-wise, like if you have questions on how to do plugins, like, whitelist
like
stuff.
Maybe you're curious, like, what server hoster do we use?
Yeah. Like, you can ask anything, and if you're not interested, we won't talk about it. Aw, bye, David.
Bye, David.
Okay. We got 14 people here. That's crazy. I didn't think we would have that many.
It's because you're so popular. We're so popular. Oh my god.
I don't know. I get a lot of questions. Nobody's asked this, but I get a lot of questions asking how I came up with the name Lux. So I guess I could talk about that. So whenever I originally, well, it wasn't even my idea to have the all-girl SMP aspect. It was my boyfriend's idea because he thought it would be a really cool idea, and he's never seen anything like that before, and I haven't either. So it's really something that I wanted to start and bring to people's attention, that it could be a thing that can happen. So I wanted it to be a name that wasn't just girly, but also kind of like majestic and things like that. So I came up with all kinds of names, and I would Google them on YouTube, search them on YouTube and see if there was SMP already named that. And I finally came up with the name Luxurious because that is a really fancy name, and I thought it would be really cool. And I was like, you know what? Let's shorten this because that's a long name. And I was like, Lux. Lux means the meaning of light and happiness. That's what I think of. So that's what I came up with. So yeah, Lux means like light, and then we came up with the logo, which is a diamond. You know, diamond's girl best friend. Like, haha. And hearts, because I love hearts. Alright, we got some more questions. Are you planning of ever adding mods in future seasons? That is a really good question, actually.
I don't know.
I would love that. I love mods, but the thing about that is some of the girls can't run mods, so I don't know exactly how we would do that.
That is true.
We might do...
No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Because I know the Cube did, just like a short season or whatever where they had mods, but they still had like the other seasons as well. So it could be something like that where we do it if you can. If you're not, there's like still vanilla. So I don't know. We might do something like that.
My only thing with that is like there's not like a lot of modded SMPs out there, but there's a few like notable ones that they started out originally as like vanilla ones. And I feel like if you segue over from like all vanilla for so many seasons and then suddenly you're in modded, that if you're ever like, oh, okay, enough modded, let's go back to vanilla, that people aren't going to be as interested in vanilla anymore. And
right.
I kind of like, I love having modded series like on my channel. They're a lot of fun. There's a lot of crazy stuff, especially like if you had like mobs that are in there that are insane.
Yeah.
But I do like SMPs having a vanilla aspect because I like to see what people can create without any extra added content.
Yeah, because there's so many like creative things at Spawn and things like that, and we're not even in modded. It's just straight vanilla, and it just shows, like Kat said, how creative and how fun you can come up with things that are just basic, like things like that. So I don't know. It's always a possibility. What server host do you use? Yeah.
Oh, great question.
We're not sponsored by them in any way, and we do not get a server from them for free, but of course I will highly recommend them because they're good for vanilla servers. We use Apex server hosting. They're pretty good. I've always used them. We use them for season 1 as well. Works great. It's pretty cheap. It's one of the cheaper server hostings I've seen, so it works really well. With mod packs, it's a little bit different. They have some issues with that, but their vanilla servers are perfect, and you can have plugins on them and things like that. So yeah.
Well, and then like anytime I had any questions and I had to contact them about them, they're fairly quick getting back to you too. So yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, and they'll they'll fix your mods for you, and there's like a actual chat, like you can just when you go on the website you can chat with them. It's not like an email process.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
So I have a question. Why am I a mod even though I'm not a Lux member? You don't need to answer if you don't want to, and I can delete this message. Because you're just awesome, Sabity, honestly.
I don't know. I think like we did it whenever we had the viewer play day, so like whenever all of the members were playing, we'd have somebody there. Oh, I don't know.
Well, we have like cool. Down below in the description it says don't ask to be mod. If you are active in a trustworthy reviewer, we might just let you or something like that. Like, yeah, maybe we just like you.
Are you guys gonna do Lux UHC Christmas edition? Watch the most recent video on the Lux channel. You'll find that out.
And I typed in there, I'm like, see the most recent video and see.
Oh yes.
Add me into Lux, please, or I'll burn down your house and kill all my neighbors.
Good luck with that. All right.
What the hell?
How do you set up a server that your friends can join? Like we said, we do pay for a server. You can like make it on your computer, but that's just complicated, and it's just easier to buy a server. You just buy it.
As your friends, you can have a LAN server, obviously, but if you actually buy a server that anyone can get it on at any time, then you can access it that way.
Yeah, and you can like say like you can have a specific world you want. You can put the seed plugins, like you can whitelist it so only certain people get on it, like stuff like that. So yeah, you just get a server. It's really not that hard.
See, looks like description. Did Lyzora join the SMP again? She did just recently, actually.
She did, and we're so excited.
She
to
goes
have
like,
her.
"Can I be in Lux?" Yeah, totally, Hugo. You
Yeah.
definitely on Lux.
What's your greatest moment on Lux SMP Season 2? Like, achievement-wise, like, so great?
Or they mean like so far or something like that.
Because
I
we
don't know,
answered,
because
like, our
this is,
favorite.
well, that was like favorite like builds in some moments, but I don't know. It's just to find like the greatest moment or something. It's really hard because the season's not over yet, so we
Yeah.
can't like look back and be like, oh, we did all this.
But to this point, I'm trying to, like I said earlier, one of the greatest moments was actually opening the server and like getting people to build on it and stuff. Like having the server live with people, like having all the builds feel spawn and everything like that, like creating like actual community like on the server is such a like awesome thing. So
I think that's probably one of my favorite things like from both seasons is when we started out with like Spawn. Granted, when I started season 1, it was a little bit more full than season 2 because there's already some builds there. But I love seeing like Spawn fill up.
yeah,
Like it's great to see whatever builds. Although for some reason everyone was like, we're gonna build west first, so the whole east side was just like empty.
it's still empty.
I'm like, do you guys want to build over here?
Yeah,
Hugo can be in
so
Lux and I can't. Sorry, Dylan.
Hugo can be in Lux.
Hugo's my son. Of course he's invited.
Happens. Are the servers expensive? They're not really expensive. I think I pay for Lux like $12.99 a month. I mean, it's a good amount. It's a pretty decent amount of money, but I do it for deluxe people because I love them.
Yeah.
All right.
Will there be any more plugins in the server, Kizzy?
That's a good question because halfway through Lux Season 1, we actually added plugins. We didn't have the plugins we had in the beginning, and we were like, the new year we're going to add plugins and stuff. So, I mean, we could probably look to see if there's plugins that we would want to add, but, I mean, yeah.
Well, because now we have like, there's like a desk counter, we have the chairs mod that you can sit on stairs.
Yeah.
We have it to where creepers don't blow up things. I think that's the plugins we have.
We have the health indicator, and we have clear light.
Yeah. We also have PvP off, but that's not a plugin.
Yeah. I mean, we could look because I was gonna try to add a backpack plugin last season so people could have backpacks, but it ended up not working. And with 1.10, there's less plugins, so it's kind of hard to find really cool ones that work. Because the first No Boom plugin I tried on the server actually didn't work. I had to like research more and find the one that we're using now. So we need to do some more community events on Lux. We sure do. We really do. We're gonna try to do some more viewer play days next year. That's what we're gonna try to do. Did I miss any? Alright.
Let's see. I got this right. You can only be in one SMP, but you can be in a modded SMP. Yeah, you just you can be in a modded SMP, and you can be in Lux, but you can't be in 2 vanilla SMPs.
The reason we do that is because we want your main attention on like on Lux, because whenever it's divided upon, you don't really build much on it and you don't record much on it. We want your focus to be on one vanilla SMP. But a modded SMP is a completely different thing. It's like a whole bunch of different recording, like different people, things like that. I don't know. It works out better in the end. So that's why we do that.
And I mean, I just think of it this way too. If you're thinking, you know, on your channel, if you have like too many modded series or too many like vanilla series of something, I just feel like I'd get really distracted. Like, oh, okay, I'm vanilla here, modded here, modded here. And you have to divide, like she said, like you divide so much attention. It's like you're distracted the whole time. You can't even get anything done.
Yeah, because we've had a couple people get mad that they can't be in 2 vanilla SMPs and ended up having to leave and things like that. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but that's what we want for the SMP. There's rules that we have. Quite a few rules because you need to lay down rules when you're in control of so many people. I don't mean to say in control as in like dictatorship, but like to be a leader. That's what I mean by that. Like you have to have rules. Everything has rules. Everyone knows that. So.
Well, like I have explained on numerous occasions with videos I've made on my channel, is that every SMP, it has requirements. And I don't care if the SMP has boys and girls in it, or if it's just all boys, or if it's just all girls. Every SMP has requirements. Maybe some of them have sub-requirements. We don't have sub-requirements. We're looking for the quality of the person, not quantity of the person.
Right.
I just forgot what I was saying. When you're in charge of an SMP, you have to make sure, that everyone fits together, that it all fits in the same theme, and nothing's just kind of like a weird, like, outlier, just like out there in the distance, like, what is that?
I like the sound effect.
Fly, woo!
Alright,
Ow.
let's see. Use player vaults. Oh, we'll look into that because I know a good plugin for a smooth camera recording plugin. Oh, that's cool. One more question.
Let's see. Does any Lux member still talk to Lily?
I actually messaged her on the 1 year anniversary, and I actually thanked her for. I could probably pull up the message. I don't know if I have it, but I really don't talk to her much anymore because she does have a lot of things going on in her life, and that's why she did end up leaving. And she just wants to be like a high school kid right now. Like, that's fine. Like, do your life. This is what I like to do. And I just said thank you. Because she started this with me. See if I can actually find the message. Reread over. Make
What
sure
server host do you use? We will ever temporarily open the server for everyone after the end of the season. Well, before we were saying we use Apex.
Yes.
I'll spell it for you. It's APEX. Apex. We use that. And would you ever open the server temporarily for everyone at the end of the season? I don't know, actually. I mean, part of that could be a kind of cool idea if we have like some viewers that could like run around and explore spawn and something. Maybe that would be an interesting idea.
The thing with that is we do give out the actual the map download, so you can download the map and actually put it on your own server and walk around. I don't know if I would open my server up to a bunch of people because it only holds like 30 people, and I don't want people to have the IP for it, if that makes sense.
I mean, I think the only way we would do that is if because there's a lot of temporary server hosting sites, like for like an hour or two. If we like put it on there or something and then play with people, so not on the actual server, but like the same world and stuff, maybe, but probably not the actual server.
Yeah, not the actual server. We could probably come up with like another one, but I don't know. We'll have to see when it gets there.
Because when we end each season, we still keep the same IP for the next season. We just change like the world download and stuff to start fresh and new.
Yeah, but it is whitelisted, so even if people have the IP, they still can't get in it.
Right.
Yes. All right. Do you have another job besides YouTube? Yeah, I don't at the moment, but I am going to have a job in January. But like, I don't really make any money off of YouTube. I just kind of do it for fun right now. So it's not really a job for me at the moment. It's always a thing to have a dream to do YouTube as a job, and maybe one day it'll work out, maybe it won't, I don't know, but I'm having fun doing it right now, so I just have to have another job to make money to sustain myself while I do it, if that makes sense. So, yeah.
I actually work for my uncle's company, and I do like shipping and stocking of books in boxes, so it's fun. Like my totally cool thin arms, like I lift like 34 or 40 pound boxes. It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. What's Lux? Leah, it's a Roblox group. Yeah, definitely Roblox.
Yeah, totally Roblox.
This is a kind of silly
really
question.
kind of question.
Oh, you can read it. I'm sorry, I read the last one.
Are you guys gonna do 12-hour live stream? We're still like, because I know what David is asking. Lex and I were supposed to do a 12-hour live stream when we both hit 1K. And then she ended up hitting 1K like really, really fast, and I was still like 200 behind or something. So we're kind of waiting till I was also 1K. And then we both got in there, But then we got so busy with school, we weren't able to do the 12-hour live stream for both of us being 1K. So, I mean, I think we still want to do it, but I don't know when. It would be sometime next year.
I don't know. It's hard for us to find a time where we both have 12 hours because we are in different time zones and everything, so it's really hard, and we both have jobs and school, and so I don't know. Well, we're gonna try to. We will do it eventually. It's just hard for us to find a time to do it. It won't be like a milestone live stream anymore. It'll just be a fun 12-hour live stream.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We might like maybe next summer be able to do it.
Yes.
Like I know that seems like a really long time from now, or unless we're able to do it on like a same break or something, but it probably would be next summer, and it would just be like a chill 12-hour non-milestone type thing.
Yeah. Who is your best builder for Lux?
I mean, I don't want to brag, but I want to say Hope.
Hope is good. Hope is such a good builder. She comes up with
Hope is the
most creative ideas, like the food truck, like who comes up with that? That's amazing. Like, come on.
Hope actually built the first shop at Spawn, and it was her little floating up house.
And it like even the name was just so creative, like Wool It Up. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm. It's so cute.
Everyone's a good builder. Like, you kind of have to be a kind of decent builder to be on SMP because you got to build shops and everything like that. But Hope is she just stands out. Like, I'm not like she's better than me. Like, she's such a good builder. Like, I can't even handle it. Like, she's so good. Kat's a good builder too. She won't say it, but she's a good builder too.
Well, when I joined for the first season last year, like I kind of built things, but not really. So I wasn't really good at it. But like as soon as I joined the SMP, it's like, oh, you have to build like your fancy house. You have to build shops here. There's like I started making other event things for like other stuff that was happening, and I wouldn't say I'm like a very fabulous builder. I'm certainly a lot better than I was last year, just because I've had a lot more practice.
Right.
I would say probably the easiest builds that I can do, like I did last season, I built like a giant kind of like ice cream type person. It was like an ice cream like on a stick or something. Mm-hmm. That was like for like winter type stuff, even though it was nowhere near winter in the season at all. But
that's true.
But like stuff like that, or this season I built like the giant pumpkin that's like my brewing shop or something like that. It's a lot easier for me to do like pixel type stuff because I can just place blocks like going based off a picture or something that I have. But I would say when you get more practice building, you can kind of do anything. Like I never thought, oh, I'm gonna make this really fancy roof for the bank or city hall, and you just kind of sit there and stare at it for a couple minutes. And you're like, oh, this looks really great, and you kind of shape something.
Yeah, like whenever I started Lux, like I was not a good builder. I'm still not the best builder. Like I'm no. I try my hardest because I build shops all the time, but I didn't start playing PC Minecraft until last March? Yeah, last March. Last March. No, last March.
Actually, it would be, because it wouldn't be last year March, because that's when you were still playing it, so it would have been, so it would have been like a year and a half ago March.
Right, because my 2 years on YouTube is coming up.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and I still didn't know the controls then. I made Lux in November, so I started playing it the year whenever I made Lux, so I still wasn't a good builder. So I've slowly grown because I've had to build so much. Like the library was the first thing that I was really so proud of that I built, so that's why it meant so much to me. So, yeah. See what?
Hope is like, no, you're all awesome builders.
Aww,
we're all cool builders, though.
Oh, pretty cool.
All together.
How do you decide on who you choose? I think that's the next question, isn't it? How do you decide on who you choose to accept into Lux? I think. Like we said, it's all on personality and who we think fits with the SMP best. It's not based on subscribers and who fits all the requirements and everything like that. It's strictly like who we think will do good in the SMP, if that makes any sense at all what I just said.
We're looking for generally good people. If you're a good person and you do no harm unto other people as you wouldn't want happening, to you, and you're consistent and you're organized and you meet all the requirements that are in there, you're probably gonna get it if you do all
350
that.
subscribers.
We did. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. Oh my god.
Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Yeah. All right.
The little channel was growing up so fast.
Oh, the Lux channel. Oh my god, my heart. It's like my baby.
Malia says Lux needs to do another viewer live stream. We definitely want to, Malia, but it probably will not happen until like in next year.
Because at least one of us has to be there. So
Yeah.
to actually stream on the Lux channel. So we've had a lot going on, so it'll probably be sometime next year for sure.
Like I would love to get to the point where we can do one a month. I think that would be really cool. Or if somehow we coordinated it to do one at the beginning and one at the end.
That would be awesome.
But it's just like getting enough people together, because when we do a viewer live stream, we try to obviously we need, you know, one of the owners there so we can stream on the channel. And then we also want some of the members to also be there. You know, so it's a Lux stream.
Yeah. Not just
Gonna have
Alright,
How many computer screens do you all have? I mean, I technically have 2, but my second monitor won't work.
I have 2 that are functional, but they're not really the best, but I do have 2.
I need to figure out my monitor, but that'll be sometime next year.
Yeah.
Has a boy ever tried to apply to the SMP?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, quite a few times. And sometimes when they applied, they were just kind of, you know, naive little kids that didn't know any better, and it was fine. I'm okay. No. And then we had some people trying to be really sassy with us, and they think it's just a joke, and I'm like, you're cute, bye.
Yeah, that are just butts. Like, we got a lot of trolly people, and I'm just like, go away. Alright.
I think like my favorite thing from applications is when we put, because you need to make an application video, and people put the link to the actual application video in there.
If you do that, I'm deleting your application right away, because I do not want to see my video. I want to see your video, because I know what my video looks like. I sat there and edited it, so it's just like, why would you put the link to our application video in your application? Come on now, read the description. Come on.
Let's see. Ian asked Lex, "Do you know Kat?" Of course she knows me. She's talking to me right now.
We talk every day, so yeah.
Literally every day.
We do. We talk every day.
I haven't met in person, but
I don't have the money for
it's
that.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and we're probably gonna freak people out because we're gonna scream really loud.
Oh yeah.
And then we're gonna like see. Well, it'll be like the middle of the day. We'll meet up in the middle of the day, and we'll just be talking until the middle of the day the next day.
Yeah. We just won't sleep. We'll just sit there the whole time. Cause like we talk so late sometimes, and it just crazy. We're too loud sometimes.
When I have a pet, I'm gonna name him or her Lux, because Cootie was the best thing I've ever done. And I met so many people that are awesome and kind of funny. Oh, Kizzy is cute.
My heart. That'd be a good name for a pet. That'd be cute.
Ooh, if it's like, I mean, I guess that kind of work for like a boy animal too, but you could like call him as a nickname, like Luxy. That'd be cute. Luxy, come here. I like the idea of how it's an only girls and makes it different. Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that, because a lot of guys don't say that. I appreciate that a lot. I think Lux is
I think the main thing with Lux is that people are like, oh, it only has girls in it, so they must hate guys. And it's not that we don't like guys, but
of course I like guys. I live with my boyfriend. I mean,
yeah. But like, as Les was explaining, is her boyfriend Cole actually came up with the idea of it, and he's like, you know, I've never seen this before. I think it'd be really cool. And she's like, oh, okay, and that's where she got the idea from her. So we don't hate guys. We're just trying to be different. We're trying to have something that kind of stands out.
there are a lot of like organizations and communities that are all girls, and that doesn't mean that they're sexist. Like, there can be an all boys group. I don't think that's sexist. Like, I mean, it's whatever you want. Like, people just assume because we're just all girls, like, we're sexist. I don't know. It just annoys me sometimes, because no, of course, I love everyone. Like, everyone that is nice, I love. Like, anybody that I come across. It's just, I don't see how you could do that. I don't see like how you could hate someone like that.
I think the main thing that kind of gets me is that people, you know, they're all saying, oh, your group is like sexist or something like that. And I'm like, you know, I could say so many things about the other SMPs out there that are like 99% guys and like there's only one girl in it.
Yeah.
One or two usually. I could say so many things about that, but I don't because I realize they're like, oh, well, at least they have both genders. I'm like, yeah, but the ratio was not like the same. Like, it's like they're not even there. So I'm like, just because we're trying to do something that's a little bit different that no one has ever done successfully before, and I would say that because I have seen other people try to do all girls SMPs before and they've not worked out because organization or whatever other things that happen. It's a, it's something different. People haven't seen it before, and the reason why we get so much talk about whether something is sexist or whether we hate men or something like that is it's kind of the same with you guys have like musical artists, or maybe you follow a writer or some other famous person. When you get popular enough that people talk about you and you become known because you've been around for a while, people will start saying things that are they're too sensitive. Like people won't be nice.
Yeah, it's an original idea, and it gets attention, and that's why people talk about it that way. It's like things that get attention, people will always find some way to hate on it, and we just try to look over that. I mean, we got flocked with a few things this past summer, but we got through it. We did it.
I will say though, the thing that surprised me the most is I know that we have like this growing community behind Lux, and I've always done that since the first season, but I didn't know like how powerful it was because I honestly I almost wanted to cry, like to see like how much support you guys had for us when all that stuff was really going down during the summer. Because you guys like all rallied to the front and you're like, no, I love Lux, it's a great SMP, and you guys made all these like support videos, and we're saying all these things like on Twitter and everything, and just like the outpouring of love, like that was just so cool for me to see. I love that so much.
There's so much support for something that I created. It blows my mind every single day. It really does. So
when you put your heart and soul into something and then you see so many people that are behind it and they support it,
it's one of the best feelings.
It feels kind of awesome.
One of the best feelings ever. Yeah.
It's really great. Sorry, I just kind of talked for forever, but let's see. Is there any other questions?
Savity's asked us a couple times, when will Lux Season 3 start? Like we said, probably if we have it, probably next September. Like this.
Mm-hmm.
Lux is one of the best SMPs. Aw.
That's sweet.
All boy SMP. Yeah, I would be fine with people making an all boy SMP. Like,
that's your choice. I literally like I had to take down my original video because for some reason people thought the ending of it was offensive. But I'm like, whatever, get over yourself, you're like 10.
We saw a few people might be 10, but you're not stupid, so it's fine.
Well, I said in not so nice words, but anyway. The most recent video, I literally said in there, I'm like, look, just because you're not in this particular SMP, nothing's preventing you from making your own group to go play with your friends on.
Yeah, like
if you want to be in your own group and have fun, go make your own group. No one's stopping you from doing that. You can do whatever you want. It's okay.
Yeah, like there can be like any kind of group of SMP, like all of something, and it would be different. I've never seen an all boy SMP because they would probably get more attacked than most, which makes me sadder that would probably be that people get really mad about. But I mean, I would support it. I support us.
Mm-hmm. David says, I will try to explain it here. The more viewers you get, the more supporters you get. Also, the more viewers you get, the more haters you get. And you have to be able to put off the haters. I think, I don't really know why, but like everyone's like, Kat, you're cool. Like, you're like that mama protector person of SMP, which I kind of take on that role a little bit because if anyone's going to try to go and attack Lux SMP, I'm like, you know what? You're not going to attack the channel. You're not going to attack people. Come at me instead. Because I don't care, I can take it. So that's why I make those videos addressing any of the problems that happen. Because it frustrates me that I even have to do that. But at the same time, if everyone's focused on one little thing versus the whole big picture thing, then all that other hate stuff against other members of the actual SMP itself kind of dissipates, or it's kind of muddled, so it's not really there. So I try my best to detract and get rid of all that craziness as much as I can. There will always be hater people. It's like,
no matter what you do,
if you put yourself out there on the internet, people that you don't know personally that are behind a screen will always have an opinion about you.
But if they were in your face,
exactly, that's always my thing. The people, they want to say whatever they want on the internet, but if they were physically there in front of you, they would not have the guts to say it. I mean, there's always things like any of us that we have like a YouTube channel, we have a Twitter, some people might have Facebook, some people have like an Instagram, like all social medias and stuff. You have to realize when you put yourself out there where anyone can see you, there will be a bunch of people that rally behind you and they really like you, and there'll be people that don't like you.
Always.
And it's just something that happens, and you just have to kind of, you don't let what's behind the screen really affect you, because it's not a physical person. Like if you have a laptop, you can close your screen and see the world behind it, or you can turn off your computer and it's black screen. There's nothing there, because whatever's there, it can't actually touch you. It can be as real as you want it to be, but it can't actually get you.
Yeah.
You just need to have the strength to kind of look past that. And it's great that we have, the other girls from the SMP, because some of them are down because someone said something. We have our whole community of people to come together and we can help them. Because sometimes you need help to look past all that stuff.
I agree. I myself, agender, and I was in an all-boy SMP. I got kicked for not having a hope. If I get in Lux, I don't get kicked too. I don't think that's right. I don't think they should have done that. Like,
no, that's not.
Oh, you shouldn't do that.
The only reason people would get kicked from an SMP is if they're creating needless drama, or because ours does have a posting requirement. We like people to post consistently. If you don't actually post or do anything on the server, that would be the only reason why you get kicked from it. We're not going to kick people because of whatever gender they have.
We have, what we do on our SMP, we have like a strike system, and most of the time what that strike system consists of is like inconsistent posting. But like, you shouldn't be kicked for something like that. Like, it's just no.
No,
not at all.
Didn't your channel grow most from the SMP? I would say, yeah. A lot of people probably grew from the SMP.
Yeah, because like I said, whenever I started season 1, I had 80. And like I just progressively grew from there, and people thought it was cool, thought it was something different. They were just amazed by it, and people come and watch, and I appreciate that you are watching as of right now and in the past.
Mm-hmm. You should make a Lux SMP Instagram.
I actually have thought about it. I've thought about it, but I wasn't really for sure what we would post on it.
I mean, like, I would do that, but at the same time, if there's anything cool that I really want to post that's like from the server, I usually will put it on the Twitter.
Yeah, and because we really don't have a lot of pictures a lot of the time. I mean, it would be cool, like, if we had, say, the Instagram and we like did a meetup or something and we together like posted it, but like we really don't have very many pictures.
I think that's a good idea, but maybe sometime in the future.
Yeah, when
maybe.
We have pictures. But...
Yeah. Were you announce a new video and show spawn from each season or show creations?
Oh, that's good.
I mean, still,
that's true.
I kind of do that on the Twitter, but
yeah. Announce a new video.
I mean, we could have like both platforms. Can't talk English. We could have both platforms to say it on, maybe. I don't know. We'll think about it.
Yeah, like if you guys wanted to see like shops and pictures of them, I don't know, because we're gonna do what we probably did last season, where we do the thing where people vote and we give out awards. Most likely we'll probably do that again, because I thought it was a really cute idea and interactive idea. We could do like something on like Instagram where we post like pictures of like the best shops that people have nominated, and they go and like which one they like the best or something like that. But we could do that on Twitter.
I do know there is something that I was gonna do like kind of middle of the season, but I think I'm gonna set for the end, where we're actually going to do like somewhat of an interactive tour around Spawn. I don't know how exactly how to do it yet. And if I get it to work, you guys will probably think it's really cool. But we, at the end of the season, we'll be doing like a big tour of Spawn that you guys can like look all around and see all the shops, and we'll show people's like houses, all through City Hall, the Holiday Lands, Boardwalk, all that stuff.
I think it'll be, you guys will like a lot.
What time zones are you girls in?
I'm in EST.
It's a mixture. There's people on the West Coast, there's people on the East Coast, there's some people like in the middle part of North America, there's people in Canada, we have people in Australia.
Everywhere.
Around the world.
I don't know if we have
literally everywhere. I don't think we have people from England.
We did, but I don't think we have
We did before, but no longer.
I like the purge idea from last season. I don't know about that. I don't know if we do, we're gonna.
I don't know if we're gonna do purge season.
I don't know. We might vote on it. I'm not really for sure. But like the thing was, last season is we had like a couple people do everything. They just like burned down everything. If we did we would have to make rules, and like purge is supposed to be like no rules. You know?
Like, I mean, this is kind of behind the scenes type thing, but I would think if we did another purge, we might actually have people sign up to burn down or destroy buildings, so that people don't destroy everything. Because we had like 2 people do that last season. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
If I had a teleport, I would teleport to you guys.
Aw, cute.
Aw.
I'm not gonna.
Me and my brother might get a share. Okay.
Well, that's good. I mean, yeah, do whatever you gotta do.
It doesn't have to be a fancy mic thing either. Like a lot of girls have like headsets and stuff. I know like one of the more common ones is like the one that Lex said that she had. I've had a few microphones in my time. I still would have my second one, but it kind of died, so I got my most recent one.
Yeah. Yeah, these aren't too expensive. They're about $50. I mean, that's still like, if you don't have much money, a bit of money, like to me right now, that's pretty decent amount of money. But I mean, it's on the cheaper side, and they work really well. So
I would think for any channel, anything recording wise, like equipment or what you record with, it doesn't have to be high-end stuff. It just has to be stuff that's workable.
Yeah.
But if you do want better stuff to record with, you save up for it. That's how I have a lot of my stuff. So I save up for it.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of time.
Like if you're young, do chores for your parents. Like do things, and hopefully they could.
Or if you're old enough to have a job, you can have a job and save it from that way.
You have to be 15 to get a job, right?
I don't even know. This is how old I am. When I was about 12, I remember hearing about people that were 16 that could work at like Starbucks, and now you have to be 18.
Oh, yeah. I started working when I was 15, so.
I think it does depend on the place, though.
Yeah. When will season 2 end? Probably about like June or July. I don't know. We don't really know for sure.
Of 2017, yeah.
Yeah. I have a mic, but it's built into my headset. Me too. I have one that's in this headset, and I used to use it, but it's really crappy, so I got a mic.
She wants to try and sound better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys have any other questions about Lux or just SMPs in general?
Yeah, you can go ahead and ask us, because we thought this would last around an hour, and it's been about an hour and 15 minutes. So make sure to ask any questions you have right now, so we can answer them. I might tweet out one more time, so come and ask her.
Yeah.
We've had a good turnout. I'm really impressed.
A lot of awesome people in here. They're like, "Whoa, you're so cool." I'm like, I know.
Yeah, I know. Not the stream.
What happened to Lily? Lily, she originally was going to be the co-owner of the season, but then she just kind of decided that she was going to be busy with like school, and other life stuff. And I mean, I don't know too much stuff, but I think honestly she just thought, I don't have enough time for this, so I'm not going to be in something I can't actually spend time on. And we've had a couple girls that during last season that left for some similar reason, or from the season earlier as well. And I think honestly, if you don't have time for something and you recognize that and you don't want to pretend to have time for something, that if you just kind of leave, you have your good reasons, you tell us, communicate that to us, there's no bad blood with that. We're fine with that. Everyone's allowed to do what they want in their life.
Yeah, you can do whatever you'd like. Savity, I'm not answering that question. I'm about to type on that.
If I get denied because I don't have a mic, can I reapply to get one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we at least allow people to apply twice, because we've had a couple girls that they accidentally put something wrong in their original application or something, and because we originally weren't going to have open applications all season, and then we decided to make a new video saying we were, so people applied again, and we kind of just let like a fresh start happen again for those people.
Yeah.
I would say at least twice we let people apply.
Yeah, so, I guess I can try to think of things that I've had people ask questions about, and just kind of answer them that haven't been asked,
Okay.
but I've got to think.
I've been asked by a couple people, they said oh, how long does it take to record an actual episode, or to think of an idea for an episode on the SMP? And I kind of just way earlier on, but I'll just say it now also, that whenever I try to do something in SMP, or if I'm building something, I want it to affect the SMP, and there's a point that it's there. So if I'm building, say, the boardwalk, I'm building something for the future that when people have other episodes, they can go in there and there's a ride that they can ride on, or if there's some marketplace stand or something, they can go buy an item or something like that. And I also like to get all builds or something done all in one episode, to have one main focus. And if there's some things I'm doing throughout the week that I recorded little clips and stuff, you could put those in too, because I know a lot of people will put clips here and there if they can't record all at once. But I try to do things on the server that benefit the group and the server.
Yeah, just something that people can record and have footage for and everything like that. And it's really important to do that on an SMP, because SMPs have a lot to do with being active and being on the server. And if you're not on the server, not building, you don't have anything to record. You don't have anything to do. So it's really important. Yeah. It is really important. This
is why a lot of SMPs, they'll have multiple seasons of say UHCs, because they want everyone to have something from the SMP to be able to record, to put up. We also started something this year that's the Holiday Land. We did one for fall. We had something for Halloween. We've done one for Christmas already. And we're going to do the other holidays and any other little events and stuff as well.
I think it's fun to do the holiday themed ones, because it's such during that month, the holiday is such an important time to get everything together, especially Christmas. It's such a big holiday, and to actually have a UHC represented and have fun texture packs and cool logo and everything like that, it's super fun to do. So we'll probably do more UHCs based on holidays, say during next year and things like that. But during the summer, there's not really many holidays, so we might just have a summer one. Not really good.
Yeah. OMG, my dad just got in a car accident from the snow. I hope he's okay, David.
I hope he's okay. Oh my gosh. It hasn't even snowed here yet.
I don't have snow here because it's California. Do you have an official montage maker for any event in the SMP the UHC? If not, is that position open? I mean, if you want to create something, Savity, go ahead.
If you want to make something, that is fine, post it, but the only thing about that is we're the only two that have actual an actual way to get onto this channel, and I want it to stay that way. And Lux, Kat is the one that does most of the montage stuff, because she's editing and stuff like that. So she technically is the official montage maker, and makes like the little clips for like the season, stuff like that. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I did see Cassavity made something for the last UHC. She made this little like montage of the whole season. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that.
I really liked it. I really liked it. It went into
I
Lux Skype.
try to have on the channel is like, I try to have something for each season, and I would have had 2 things for like the winter season, which was like to show off Spawn, and then I would have had one announcing, since it's public and already out there, I would have had one announcing the UHC that's coming up.
Mm-hmm. You guys don't know that. A lot of people haven't watched that video because we haven't got that many views on it, but yeah, it was announced if you're watching.
That's the most recent video. But I normally try to have like 2 things for each season, like, oh, like, here's like the new season, like here's fall, here's the decoration at Spawn, and then here's like the announcement for UHC or something that I'm gonna probably do for each season. I did the anniversary video. I also did like the preview of Lux before the actual season opened. I did the intro video. Yeah, I don't want to video stuff.
I got who made the Lux logo. I just looked it up on Twitter. It is at, I don't know, Irakaz, IRAKKAZ.
You can put in the chat if you want to.
Yeah, I'll put it right now. They made it, and it was like a retweet thing, and they did such an amazing job. So I put it in the chat there. So yeah, they made the logo, and it is absolutely fabulous. And Kat makes all the UHC logos. The only thing I really do is do the font because I can't draw.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So if that is all of your questions for this stream, then we will have to go ahead and head out.
Yep.
But we just want to say thanks for you guys like hanging out, asking some questions. We will have the stream uploaded later so that if you wanted to go back and see the questions again, like answers, or for people that haven't seen it,
yeah, and if you have
weren't here during the time.
Yeah, sorry. If you have more questions, you can comment on the video. I'll try my best to respond to them and answer them. If they didn't get asked in the video, you can always do that. If you're watching us in the future, go ahead and comment your questions down below, and I will try to answer them, or Kat will. Either one of us will try.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And if you want to contact the Lux SMP, there's the Twitter down below. You just tweet at us.
Yep.
We'll get back to you. You can also follow the Twitter for any event announcements or just anything SMP related.
Yeah, for the new member announcements, those are on there as well.
Mm-hmm.
You can apply. The link to apply is down there. The Twitter, the Discord, all of the girls on the SMP are in below. If you have any links you want to press, they are down in the description right now. So, yeah.
So go down there, click them, sniff them, love them.
Love them, click them. Thumbs up the stream if you enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye!